Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Moltrap, and I am coming at you here with a random game from Pro League. Actually, well, it's not quite terribly random, but I haven't done many solo commentaries. Some of you may have noticed. By the way, if you're watching my account and you're like, "WTF, Moltrap? Where's the commentaries?" Most of them are going up on the Viola Tack account, VIOLETAK. Um, and so you can check that out there because there's been so few games in general that it's been tough to find games to comment. And so we've been doing a lot of duels and triple commentaries because if I want to do it and Diggity wants to do it and Caller wants to do it, well, instead of all doing all three separate commentaries on the games, we just do them together. So, but now that the Pro League is back in session, woo! Tons of games around, a lot of good matchups being thrown into the Pro League here. They've gotten rid of 2v2s, which I think is, well, I don't like that. I kind of like the 2v2s, although I didn't watch them a lot. I don't know, it depends on the maps and stuff. The maps from a couple seasons ago made for really, really good 2v2s. I don't remember the name of the map, but it was like the one with the ridges in the middle, and everyone would always go for Goliath drops on those little ridges and stuff. And anyways, that made for some fun games. But yeah, point being, a lot of 1v1s now, and so there's even more cool matchups being played. A couple of the teams are really, taking it seriously. Oftentimes in the beginning of the season, teams will play kind of some of their newbie players to give them a little experience before the season really gets going. This season, a lot of the teams, I mean, they saw how close it was last season. The Pro League was ridiculously close last season. And so this season, a lot of them are playing their star players right off the bat. Um, in the very beginning of the season. And so that's why we have this matchup here, which I'll finally explain. This is Stork versus Luxury. Stork versus Luxury. So this is going to be really cool to watch these two play. I mean, this is the final that could have been. I don't know what league it would have been in, but since Stork wasn't in the last OSL where Luxury was, but I mean, this is that level of a match right here. This is the two players that could very well end up in a semifinal or a final together or something like that. It's not going to line up that way for this season, but maybe next season or something along those lines. So we'll have to see. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Whoa. Okay, so Luxury, well, let's get to the game here real quick. Stork opening up with a gateway. He's not going for a standard fast expansion build, and this is really good for him since, what's going on here? Luxury's going to try and... Oh, no! Luxury's going to try and sneak around. He's going for a 9-pull with some speed upgrade. He's going to try and mine out and come in the back of Stork's base. This would be absolutely devastating if Stork had gone for a fast expansion build, but as a complete coincidence, Stork, maybe he's expecting something like this. I have no idea. He has gone for a gateway build instead of a forge build. And so, look at this. 4 drones on minerals. And, no, 5 drones, I'm sorry. A few mining gas. He's probably going to get just enough minerals for the upgrade. And going straight to a cybernetics core, though. So hopefully he's going to get some zealots out. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble here. Yeah, by the way, yeah, it's a very thick mineral patch. It takes a long time to eat through it. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that, but it's more of a time thing. So you can't just sneak up and really quickly mine it out. But Luxury going right at it right in the beginning of the game. He's going to open that up. Now, if Stork was going for a fast expansion, he would see that was being mined probably. He might notice it. But Jesus, I hope he's not going for some kind of a quick Reaver build or something like that. He's going to get caught. Unless he has a couple Zealots coming out right now, he's going to get completely caught off guard by these Zerglings. This is absolutely ridiculous build by both players. And it's just a kind of a coincidence that Stork might be able to hold this off after all. He is going for a tech build. He's got that Stargate up already, so he was going to try and do some very, very early harassment with Corsairs, I imagine. But luckily he does have that gateway out earlier, and looks like Luxury, he saw with his Overlord that Stork didn't even have that front door and just ran his Zerglings in the front. So Stork is probably going to be able to hold this off pretty decently. He's got a few probes running around now, and that Dragoon came very close to getting pinned in there by those Zerglings. If Zerglings can get a surround on a Dragoon, they're very, very dangerous. They can kill off the Dragoon very quickly. Very nice move, making that wall of Zealots, a Zealot and and some probes, and then keeping the... Oh no, the Dragoon over there hunting the Overlord gets caught again, and no, there's not enough probes. 2 Zealots out now, though. That's going to be a decent wall combined with those probes, although there is 1 Zealot that is almost dead, so that's going to be a problem here. Stork fighting for his life. That Dragoon staying behind. The Dragoon is under attack now. He's going to have to micro that Dragoon around. There's too many Zerglings in here. Stork needs a second gateway at this point. He's probably going to be putting out Corsairs. He's having to pull all kinds of probes off of his lines to make this attack. The Dragoon does go down, and that is going to be a huge disadvantage. So now we have a Corsair out. So Stork is going to be able to do some harassment back. Hopefully he'll be able to distract Luxury. He's going to be able to take out some Overlords because of this fast Ling build. Luxury is nowhere near having Hydralisks or anything that could stop this, and that's what Stork was hoping for. If Luxury had gone for more of an economy build, gone for a 12 hatchery or something like that, then he would not have anything to attack with. And here's Stork hammering away at those Overlords. If he can kill enough Overlords with that 1 Corsair, or maybe another Corsair coming out, he's going to be able to shut down Zergling production. Although the Zergling's sneaking around, they're going to try and take out the pylon. No, he's not even making any more Corsairs. He's just stuck with that 1 Corsair. I think this is a smart move. He needs his forces on the ground right now. He needs to deal with these Zerglings more than anything else. And, wow, Luxury is in trouble now, actually, because Stork has built up... Well, they're both kind of in trouble. Stork has built up 3, probably a 4th Zealot coming out pretty soon here. And they're... Oh, no, the Dragoon comes out at just the wrong moment. But he gets away. Barely gets away, and Stork now putting up a forge. He's going to try and get some cannons down as well. Once he gets a cannon inside of his supply lines, he's going to be golden. He's going to be able to block that cannon with Zealots, and in the meantime, Luxury losing all of his Overlords. This could turn out disastrous for Luxury. It was a really, really bold move, and I like this build, but unfortunately, Stork was also going for a bold move, and it looks like Stork is probably going to come out on top. Luxury is now going to have to spend a lot of money on Overlords. He's probably going to be able to still catch up. I don't know why he's going for that pylon exactly. He's like, oh, if you take out my Overlords for Psy, then I'll take out your pylon. Well, I mean, it's the only thing that he can really get. It's kind of at the periphery of Stork's base. And he's still persisting with just massive, massive amounts of Zerglings. He is completely 100% all in on this build. He's lost all the Overlords in his base. All he has left is these Zerglings, basically. He put out as many Zerglings as he could before his Overlords died, and now he's going to have to fight away with this one group of Zerglings. But it's a massive group of Zerglings. Stork trying to fall back to that cannon. His Zealots are in the way of the cannon. He's pulling off probes as well to try and disrupt those Zerglings. The Zerglings might take it down that pylon, but they're going to have a tough time getting into the back of Stork's base. No, Stork, get back there. Yeah, get back. You don't want to get it. If you got his Zealots caught out in the open there and they got picked off, then he would have nothing to protect that cannon. So Stork appearing to have weathered the storm very, very well. And wow, Luxury just has no Overlords right now. He has managed to get up a Spore colony, though. Come on, Stork, make a scout. Make a scout. You know